Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Jedi. So, in today's video, we're going to be looking at basically testing and COVID-19, right? So, we're going to dive straight into what exactly President Trump means by the more that we test, the more that we get, and what exactly the Democratic people are trying to fight, and what exactly is going on with the US and why they're so different from the rest of the world in terms of cases in COVID-19. So, as always, let's go. All right. So, let's start off with the basic stuff. As always, President Trump comes out tweeting, tells his people that the reason that the USA is really high in cases is because of the fact that we are testing more people. And of course, this stirs up a lot of controversy, and people do not like it. Some people do like it, right? The Republican Party, of course, they think that's a great idea, and the Democratic Party, of course, completely despise it. So I'm gonna break down both of that for you guys. All right. So let's start with the Democratic Party, of course. Basically, what they say is that, well, if President Trump is going to say that we're just testing more people, then the people that are like that have COVID are still going to have COVID, but they're just not going to be tested for it. So it's going to defeat the purpose of actually trying to beat the virus. It's more like we're just trying to hide the virus. That's basically what the Democratic Party thinks. If you have the Republican side, what they're basically thinking of it is it's more like, well, if President Trump is right, then he is not like too far off from the truth, because most other countries, right, like for example India, Brazil, Spain, and Russia, and all those people who are like, you know, the next four on the list, on the top 5 list for COVID affected countries, well, most of them, whenever they're testing, they're basically testing at max 20 million people, whereas in the US we just hit 63 million people tested. So of course the US is testing a lot more people than them, you know, like more than 40 million more than them. And that is, you know, that's definitely one of the top reasons for why we have more cases. So it is pretty good. If we stop testing, it will make us look better with other countries, between India and Brazil and all the other, you know, states that are like right behind us. If we do stop testing, you know, the numbers will look good, but of course the actual problem, which is a pandemic, COVID-19, will not be gone just because of the fact that we stopped testing, right? So when the vaccine showed up with Russia, I talked about that in a previous video. Check that out. But basically, when the vaccine showed up, Russia basically tested it on its own people, and now Russia, if it all works, they should be able to give it to the US and they should be able to spread it. And once that happens, and once more countries find the right vaccine, and once we all get tested, things should turn out fine for the US. But for now, most of the countries are on lockdown, and schools are kind of starting to reopen again, and things are kind of starting to go online more. But we'll see exactly how things happen. But of course, the whole Democratic and Republican Party fighting, it's still going on. And I'm pretty sure until we come together as, you know, one USA, you know, instead of just being Democrats and Republicans, we come together, then eventually we'll be able to fight the virus. But hopefully we will get the right vaccine. Hopefully the Russia vaccine is what we needed. But let's see what happens, guys. All right. I will be posting every single day, guys. Come back tomorrow and watch another video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and like this video and share it to all your friends. I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video.